I'm Julie, and I wanted to take this opportunity to go ahead and show this product, upholstery trimmings. We term them upholstery trimmings. Some of you might be familiar with them as Afghan selvage. And I've had questions either through email or through the phone as far as just what these are like. Do they come in long strips? Just many questions, and I wanted to answer some of those. The rugs that are made from this grouping, this is actually around a 50-pound grouping right here, and that would be enough for probably around 20 rugs that are 27 by 4 foot. It takes about a pound per running foot. And what I have here is I have one example from this grouping. That would be the Fiesta, and then another one would be the bright pink. And in these rugs you're going to see that we have the rayon, chenille, cotton. Those are the type of fibers that you're going to find in these upholstery trimmings. Now when they come, they're going to actually come in a bag. The bags might be anywhere from a half a pound up to 4 or 5 pounds. We usually use about 7-8 colors per rug, and often we do them in anywhere from say 1 inch to 2 inch, sometimes 3 inch strips as far as the widths, the rows that we're doing them. Some people use all one color. We tend to not do that so much. We tend to do more of these where we have a lot of fun with putting these different colors together. So what I have here, for instance, you're going to just open this bag up and drop it out, and this one is a chenille, and usually you just kind of shake this out and you will see, takes sometimes a little luck, and you'll see 2 fibers that are going to be together. And when you look for those 2 fibers together, one will be a little shorter, one will be a little longer, and sometimes it doesn't always work. And when you do find those, then you can just start going with it, and I think it's right here. No, that one is not actually. That one has the loop like that. So sometimes we have to just go ahead and just pull one fiber like this and then join the other one together. So you just keep pulling until you get an end. And sometimes there's some strings in there, so then we just take our scissors and go ahead and cut that. And then we came to an end there. So then after you get the one end, then you just put that around your neck and look for another one, and usually it's going to be a little bit thinner. You'll see when you feel it, you'll see one's a little thinner than the other. So then you just again pull it until you get to that other end. And you grab your shuttle. We like to use the ski shuttles. You might have the rag shuttles. And just go ahead and wrap it around. Make sure that you don't wrap it too full so that it goes through your loom a little harder. And once you get it to that point, then you just go ahead and cut it. I've already wound a couple of these on here. And here's an example. Here's one like that. Here's one in a cotton. Now the cotton we usually do just use the one piece instead. The reason being that, as you can see right here, this one is the cotton in the green, and you're going to see quite a bit more of the warp. The chenille is really nice because that's the one where you see the fibers coming up. The one thing about it is that this is the one that will be the most culprit as far as shedding, but it's what pops up. It's what the customers like. Often if they see a rug that has all cotton, they're going to want to reverse it and say, well, is this the right or the wrong side? So it is really nice to be able to go ahead and mix. Here's another one that I did, and this one happens to be a rayon, and the rayon is really nice because it has a sheen. Now these, again, I use the 2. As you can see, one is going to be a shorter fiber, and one has the longer fiber showing. The main thing you're really looking for is you're looking for your loom to be, you need your loom to be ratcheted very tightly. Your loom has to have good tension for these rugs, for any hand-woven rug. It really needs that, because otherwise what happens is when you wash your rugs, they're going to, some of the fibers will come out. They always will come out some. So when your customers ask you if they're machine washable, just be sure and tell them they're machine washable. Expect some shedding, especially the first time. If the rugs do have more of the reds or burgundies, then I always tell the customers to be sure and use either Color Catcher by Shout. That will absorb the reds and the burgundies so that the fringe won't turn a little bit of an off color. Or they could use vinegar, or they could use Retain. That's another product that works very well. Other questions that they do come in these bags. They're long fibers. Usually the questions that customers ask as far as buying the rugs are they machine washable? And as far as folks that have asked us questions, it's often as far as what they're really like. So I hope this has given you that demonstration as far as that this is the way they come out, the rayon, the cotton, the chenille. They're just a lot of fun to work with, a lot of different color combinations. We have the other groupings that you can make so many different, your imagination, you just go wild as far as the colors, because this combination right here is representative of one grouping, but you know, as far as we have just thousands and thousands of pounds of this on hand, so each one is going to be different. Every time you order it, it's not going to be the same. Thank you for your time.